Welcome to this special podcast, which is jointly presented by the Institute of Packaging Machinery Manufacturers of India, IPMMI, and WhatPackaging magazine. This special podcast focuses on PackMach Asia Expo, which is being hosted at the Bombay Exhibition Centre from 23rd to 25th October. We have a very special guest from Bangalore today. He is Ravi Kiran, who is the Managing Director at Valco Melton. Welcome, sir. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ramu.
Yeah.
It's my pleasure.
Right. I know that Valco Melton has been super busy. You've been attending, present at multiple shows. What is special about PackMach Asia Expo, and what is it that you'll be showcasing?
Valco Melton manufactures the adhesive dispensing systems and especially the hot melt part. We play a very important role in end-of-line packaging. For the carton sealing or a carton forming or a case selection or a case sealing or a tray forming or a labeling, they require hot melt adhesive. So we manufacture those dispensing systems. So this show is extremely important for us, and we focus on end of the line packaging in this show, and we are going to show Valco Melton's technology in hot melt dispensing systems and our camera-based inspection systems.
Right. I know a couple of things that Valco Melton does excellently. One is, of course, elimination. I try to ensure packaging which is free of defects. The other is the ability for real-time images of the boxes and so on and so forth. And also in terms of sort of critical aspects of manufacturing process, so that the errors are eliminated. So if you can just spotlight a bit of that and terms of what you've been able to do in terms of technology enhancements, advancements, and how it has benefited your customers and the industry in general.
Yes, definitely. I tell you a few of the examples here. It is not like we just supply the hot melt systems for the end of the line packaging. We do a lot of experiments to help the customers to achieve their various goals. One of the goal is sustainability in the present scenario.
Yes.
We help the major beverage group to reduce the shrink wrap on the pallet stabilization application. So they were using multiple rounds of stretch wrap to build the pallet for the beverage, the bottles. We helped them to reduce the number of stretch. We have even achieved to remove it completely. We applied the hot melt adhesive on bottles to build the pallet. So we help them to reduce the minimum number of stretches. And we also done the experiment by removing the interlayer sheet, which is the plastic sheet or a corrugated sheet. So we achieved the results and we implemented this project to the big beverage group, and in India and in Saudi Arabia, in Vietnam, Indonesia, in other countries. That's a great success for us. And we also helped another major group further, sustainable goals to move from plastic film to the paper. As you are aware, paper got its own barrier limitation. So we help them to apply the hot melt coating on a paper to convert into the pouch packaging. These are all the experiments we have done. And apart from that, Valco Melton's quality assurance systems, that is the fact check, which is integrated in an end of the line packaging line. It will capture the photograph of each and every the flap, the cotton flap, and it will make sure that the unsealed boxes won't approve to get into the shipment. So
automatically ejected.
Yes, it will identify the bad boxes, meaning unglued boxes, and it will give an alarm to the line so that it can be eliminated from the production itself. So there is no chance it will go to a supermarket or the end consumer where the seal is opened,
Yes.
especially the food pharmaceutical brands, it is extremely important the seal should not be opened. So we help the customers. The hot melt lines are normally very high speed lines, and
Yeah.
once it is sealed, you have to close the box in a fraction of seconds, otherwise it gets sealed. So
Yep.
we have developed a camera system. It can inspect the thermal image of a box. So
Got it.
using the heat of the box, it can capture the image, it can create the image, and it can identify whether the box is sealed or not. We have such kind of a sophisticated technology to help the customers.
Yep.
So
Yep.
definitely we are innovating many more technologies, especially in the vision inspection part of it.
Sure, sure. So these are, from what I've understood, high resolution cameras that basically capture real-time images and then
Absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely,
and
and
compared to
especially for the
master
hot melt.
reference. Yeah, yeah.
Especially the hot melt, it is a thermal image along with the real image, so that
Correct, correct,
because the cotton is sealed very immediately after the
correct.
application.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, what is emerging in all this is two things. One is integration of these camera-based systems into the production line, and number two is, of course, the success rate that you've had in terms of production lines, to which you've alluded to. What I want to also understand, and I think a lot of Valco Melton customers and future customers would be keen to know is what kind of technical assistance do you offer to your customer base in terms of troubleshooting, in terms of timely inputs, because sometimes you need a little bit of hand holding. I know you have a fleet of engineers in Bangalore, so if you can share a bit on that, that will be very helpful.
See, after sales support is extremely important. I think the support starts from pre-sales, not after the sales, because many times we get inquiries like, as I mentioned in my previous answer, we got an
Right.
application where customer want to reduce the use of plastic.
Correct.
See, then you require a technical examination, how we can do, what we can do, and these bottles are extremely big, like 1.5 liter bottle, and you have to keep it one on other, and these require the technical expertise to understand and collaborate with the customers technical team and the quality team, then work together hand in hand. So technical support is extremely important. Valco has invested in support way, back in 2010 when we started, we started with a pan India support. We have
Correct.
technical team across India. Wherever we have, all major cities, we have Valco Melton support, and not just in Bangalore. So no engineer needs to travel from Bangalore to Delhi to support a customer. We have, technical support in all major locations like Bangalore. Anyway,
Got
we
it.
have. Then
Yeah.
Chennai, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad, Mumbai, Pune, Delhi. We have our support in all major locations, even
Major
the
packaging
east
hubs.
part of
Yep.
it, east part
Yep.
of it. So we, when we get a requirement from a customer, we immediately attend, whether it is a pre-sale or a post-sale support, we immediately support. And along with this, these inspection systems, these latest technology allow us to connect with the systems virtually. We
Got
don't need to
it.
go physically. We can see through these cameras. We will understand the problem. We can, fix them without even visiting them. So India has got a customer care, customer support center for the global customers.
Got
Valco
it.
supports the global customers, even the customer in anywhere in the world. Valco India has a team in India. We support the customers. So we
Wonderful.
have that kind of a technology to support the customers. So it is important when the machine is in down, then we have to attend immediately. So to put it back on the line is very, very
Yep.
important.
So globally, you're doing it through what? Remote diagnostics, is it? Is that how it
Yes,
functions?
absolutely.
Yeah.
We see
And machine
any
learning.
exactly. Valco inspection systems gives us an access to connect with those machines remotely. We
Correct.
can access, we will understand what is the problem. We can
Hmm.
fix it virtually. And we
Got it.
support the customers to take the backup of the production. We send the reports to the customers. what is the production, how many boxes are defective boxes, what is the total number of good boxes gone to customer. This kind of data we supply to the customers. We sign the
Got it.
contracts with the customers and we provide this kind of support to the customers. And as I mentioned, we can address any kind of troubleshooting virtually. So
Got
this
it.
we are doing what for the global customers, not just for the Indian customers.
Got it. Got it. One final question, Mr. Ravi Kiran. I mean, you've been obviously a careful, watcher of what is transpiring in the packaging landscape in India for the last couple of decades. Curious to know what sort of trajectory and trend that you are detecting, and going forward, where do you see this gallop that is transpiring in the packaging space? And because obviously at Valco Melton, you're interacting with customers, you're getting a sense of what kind of consumption patterns are there, which verticals are growing, etc. So again, just curious to know where all this is leading up to, and in the next year or 2 years, are you A, bullish, and B, in specifically, if you're bullish, in which sectors and which segments?
The very important thing, as I already mentioned, sustainability is one of the important the vision of many brands in India and abroad.
Correct. Yeah.
As I mentioned, Valco dedicated to help the customers to achieve their sustainable goals. One of our
Correct.
product, what Valco Melton is innovated, apart from the applications, the product called EcoStitch. EcoStitch helps the customer to reduce the consumption of adhesives up to 70%.
I
So
see.
we eliminate the pneumatic valves, and it is completely electric valve. So we help the customers to reduce the consumption of adhesive. So
Nice.
by doing that, we can reduce the footprint. So we can help the reduction of material by using
Correct.
this, and it will give a strength to the the boxes. So we are
Correct.
working with many brand owners in India and abroad to implement this EcoStitch all electric technology to
Nice.
reduce the material. Sustainability is one priority for most
Mm.
of the customers. That is one important aspect, and the trend what I see. The second one
Correct.
is smart packaging. This is
Yes.
also one of the important trend. Packaging is not just to seal the box and protect the material. It is also important. You need to track it. You need to convey the message. You need to have a lot of smart codes on the box where you communicate through the smart codes. So it is extremely important to make the packaging smart. That is one of the important trend I could see in packaging at the moment. For that,
Sure.
we all need to work with IoT, cloud computing, and adopt artificial intelligence. So these are all all machine builders have to adopt and get ready for that. That is very very
Sure.
important.
Right. Right. Thank you. Thank you. This is most wonderful. Thank you so much for the sharing. That was N. Ravi Kiran, Director for Valco Melton India, UAE, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Singapore. Uh, he will be present at the Bombay Exhibition Centre from 23rd to 25th October, and this is at the PackMach Asia Expo show. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ramu. It's a great pleasure connecting with you and sharing my views with your audience. Thank you so much. And
Thank
I
you.
look forward to see our customers and visitors at PackMac show at hall number 1 and booth number H57. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you very much.